Mr. Rabbit grossly deceives Mr. Fox. One evening, when the little boy, whose nights with Uncle Remus are as entertaining as those Arabian ones of blessed memory, had finished supper and hurried out to sit with his venerable patron, he found the old man in great glee. Indeed, Uncle Remus was talking and laughing to himself at such a rate that the little boy was afraid he had company. The truth is, Uncle Remus had heard the child coming, and when the rosy-cheeked chap put his head in at the door, was engaged in a monologue, the burden of which seemed to be, "Old Molly Hare, what you doing there, settin' in the corner smoking your cigar?" As a matter of course, this vague allusion reminded the little boy of the fact that the wicked fox was still in pursuit of the rabbit, and he immediately put his curiosity in the shape of a question. "Uncle Remus, did the rabbit have to go clean away when he got loose from the tar baby?" "Bless gracious, honey, that he didn't." "Who? Him? You done know nothing 'tall about Brer Rabbit, if that's the way you puttin' him down. What he gwine away for? He might 'a stayed sort of close twell the pitch rub off in his hair, but 'tweren't many days 'fore he was lopin' up and down the neighborhood same as ever, and I dunno if he wa'n't more sassier than before. Seemed like that the tale about how he got mixed up with the tar baby got round amongst the neighbors. Leastways, Miss Meadows and the gals got wind on it, and the next time Brer Rabbit paid him a visit, Miss Meadows tackled him about it, and the gals sot up a monstrous gigglement. Brer Rabbit, he sot up just as cool as a cowcumber, he did, and let him run on." "Who was Miss Meadows, Uncle Remus?" inquired the little boy. "Don't ax me, honey. She was in the tale, Miss Meadows and the gals was, and the tale I give you like it were gun to me. Brer Rabbit, he sot there, he did, sort of lamb-like, and then by and by he cross his legs, he did, and wink his eyes slow, and up and say, says he, 'Ladies, Brer Fox was my daddy's riding hoss for 30 year, maybe more, but 30 year that I knows un,' says he, and then he paid him his specs, and tip his beaver, and march off, he did, just as stiff and as stuck up as a fire-stick. Next day, Brer Fox come calling, and when he gone for to laugh about Brer Rabbit, Miss Meadows and the gals, they ups and tells him about what Brer Rabbit say. Then Brer Fox get his tooth sure enough, he did, and he looked mighty dumpy. But when he rise for to go, he up and say, says he, 'Ladies, I ain't sputin' what you say, but I'll make Brer Rabbit chaw up his words and spit 'em out right yar while you can see 'em,' says he, and with that, off Brer Fox marched. And when he got in the big road, he shut the dew off in his tail and made straight shoot for Brer Rabbit's house. When he got there, Brer Rabbit was specking on him, and the door was shut fast. Brer Fox knock. Nobody ain't answer. Brer Fox knock. Nobody answer. Then he knock again. Blam, blam. Then Brer Rabbit holler out mighty weak, 'Is that you, Brer Fox? I want you to run fetch the doctor. And that bed of pusley what I ate this morning is getting away with me. Do please, Brer Fox, run quick,' says Brer Rabbit, says he. 'I come after you, Brer Rabbit,' says Brer Fox, says he. 'There's going to be a party up at Miss Meadows,' says he. 'All the gals will be there, and I promised that I'd fetch you. The gals, they 'lowed that it wouldn't be no party exceptin' I fought you,' says Brer Fox, says he. Then Brer Rabbit say he was too sick, and Brer Fox say he wasn't, and there they had it up and down, sputin' and contendin'. Brer Rabbit say he can't walk. Brer Fox say he told him. Brer Rabbit say how, Brer Fox say in his arms. Brer Rabbit say he drap him. Brer Fox 'low he won't. By Brer Rabbit say he go if Brer Fox tote him on his back. Brer Fox say he would. Brer Rabbit say he can't ride without a saddle. Brer Fox say he get a saddle. Brer Rabbit say he can't set in the saddle lest he have a bridle for to hold by. Brer Fox say he get the bridle. Brer Rabbit say he can't ride without blind bridle case Brer Fox be shying at stumps along the road and fling him off. Brer Fox say he get blind bridle. Then Brer Rabbit say he go. Then Brer Fox say he ride Brer Rabbit most up to Miss Meadows and then he go get down and walk the balance of the way. Brer Rabbit agreed, and then Brer Fox lipped out of the saddle and the bridle. 'Cause Brer Rabbit knowed the game that Brer Fox was fixin' for to play, and he determined for to outdo him, and by the time he comb his hair and twist his mustache and sort of rig up, here come Brer Fox, saddled and bridled on and looking as peart as a circus pony. He trot up to the door and stand there pawing the ground, chomping the bit, seemed like sure enough hoss. And Brer Rabbit he mount, he did, and they amble off. Brer Fox can't see behind with that blind bridle on. By, he feel Brer Rabbit raise one of his foots. "What you doing now, Brer Rabbit?" says he. "Shortening the left stirrup, Brer Fox," says he. By, Brer Rabbit raise up the other foot. "What you doing now, Brer Rabbit?" says he. "Pulling down my pants, Brer Fox," says he. All the time, bless gracious, honey, Brer Rabbit were putting on his spurs, and when they got close to Miss Meadows, where Brer Rabbit was to get off, and Brer Fox made a motion for it to stand still, Brer Rabbit slapped the spurs into Brer Fox's flanks, and you better believe he got over ground. When they got to the house, Miss Meadows and all the gals was setting on the piazza, and instead of stopping at the gate, Brer Rabbit rid on by, he did, and then come galloping down the road and up to the hoss rack, which he hitched Brer Fox at, and then he sent into the house, he did, and shake hands with the gals, and set there smoking his cigar, same as a town man. By, he drawn a long puff, and then let hit out in the cloud and square hisself back and holler out, he did, "Ladies, ain't I done tell you Brer Fox was riding hoss for our family? He's sort of losing his gait now, but I spec I can fetch him all right in a month or so," says he. And then Brer Rabbit sort of grinned, he did, and the gals giggle, and Miss Meadows, she praised up the pony, and there was Brer Fox hitched fast to the rack and couldn't help himself. "Is that all, Uncle Remus?" asked the little boy as the old man paused. "That ain't all, honey, but 'twon't do for to give out too much cloth for to cut one pair of pants," replied the old man sententiously.